I did decide that maybe I'm going to actually allow this, but have, well, I think for now we'll leave it. If we have like a couple that seems to want kittens, then we'll allow it, and then we'll just edit the kittens to not like have the same genetics as them. Look, the clan is now old enough to be an apprentice. Lilyjay is done with their spraying. Good. The time's gone bad. That's not good. Okay, health. Yeah, that's all that. Relationships. Sootfoot. Apparently, Sootfoot, doesn't think Moonpie is taking things seriously enough. I don't know about that, Sootfoot. Lilyjay is reminding Pansyshadow to grab something. Right, they're still friends. Blotchmeadow is telling Flicker Needle about things to, I guess, teach the Moonpie. And Flicker Needle is also about them. Flicker Needle is being petty, okay. Pinetooth wants to groom Puddle Heart, which is good. Seen positively, Leaf Pelt is talking to Sootfoot. Tuft Star saw Puddle Heart miss an easy catch. Maybe she's kind of overconfident because she's pretty skilled, so she might not be focused enough for easy kills. Moonpa is waiting at Flicker Needle. Why were they on different patrols? That's the question. Puddle Heart apologizes to Blotchmeadow, so they have a laugh about that. Pansyshadow greets Sootfoot. That's another one of her friends, and Rotwhisker bumps heads with Puddle Heart reassuringly. Right, those two are really close. Blotchmeadow is kind of dislikes Puddle Heart a little bit. That's interesting. I'm going through all of their relationships as usual. Lilyjay doesn't like and is jealous of Winetooth. Actually, he suddenly dislikes a lot of people. Alright, so yeah, he dislikes a lot of people. He dislikes Winetooth for some reason. He dislikes Tuft Star, even though he also respects her and stuff a lot. He dislikes Moonpa as much as he respects him. And he is still close to Pansyshadow. That's like the only person he likes. Actually, look how... yeah, his relationship with Sootfoot has only been going down. Which is pretty worrying, because they're supposed to be like a trio of friends. It might actually cause a rift in the relationship with one of them and Pansyshadow. Rotwhisker's relationships are mainly very, very simple. He doesn't like Tuft Star. I guess he caught on that she doesn't like him. He has very, very small relationships with all these people. He's so close to Puddle Heart, though. Doesn't seem like they're interested in each other at all, but they are very, very close. And he kind of dislikes Pansyshadow. Once again, just dislikes her back, basically. Yeah, she's also not that close to Lilyjay anymore. Kind of worry about that, honestly. Pansyshadow also isn't in the green with Lilyjay either. Everyone else just has all the usual stuff. But she is starting to like Rotwhisker a little bit. So, Puddle Heart doesn't like Tuft Star, we remember that. Also doesn't like Blotchmeadow. Are you trying to overthrow the government, Puddle Heart? That's what it feels like right now. But you also like her quite a bit, so... some very conflicted feelings, I guess. And you are very close to Rotwhisker, right? Doesn't seem... well, Flicker Needle dislikes Blotchmeadow a little bit. That's kind of interesting. And also dislikes Tuft Star, but we know that already. Moonpa does feel very secure around Flicker Needle, so I would say that that's a very good thing. The elder at least doesn't dislike anybody. Actually, does Daisy? How are we at Daisy? Dang it, the whole point of this was to not have to have multiple episodes, and then the game decided, you know what, I'm just gonna crash. What I was trying to do is see if she still has any romantic feelings for Wine-Tooth. She does. She is pondering the next mentors for the kids. I'm going to interpret that as she thinks that they need to have more kids. Alright, Blush Minnow, I'm not going to ask questions, I guess, on how that happened. You're counting coffee seeds. Lilyjay wants to spend time with the apprentice. Nice. You want trues. You're decorating your nest. Maybe we could make you have babies, but, like, you're starting to get further away from Lilyjay, so... And your relationship with Pansyshadow is very high, but it's platonic. They could biologically have children, but I also don't really know if Pansyshadow would even be okay with that in the first place. Pansyshadow is helping to reinforce the nursery, so at the very least, everyone is thinking about how we need more kids. Puddle Heart, yes, I know you're well liked and stuff, but don't you think you're starting to go a little overboard? Oh, Flicker and that Needle wants to have kids. Well, okay. Do you think you should, like, finish with that first? Huh? What a nice elder. He doesn't hate anyone. He's, like, pretty close to people. And he thinks that, like, things have improved. Who would he even have kins with? That's what I'm interested in. Why does that one have like wiggly lines and then this one doesn't? Is there any... I guess maybe because these are like elders? I don't know if this is a good sign or not though. I guess I'll just leave them to decide for themselves who they want to have babies with. I will remember that. We have lots of stuff now, and do we need to do anything for Lilyjay? I'm not really sure. Huh? Why can't anyone go to patrol though? Oh wait, I think I still haven't... Yeah, I haven't actually skipped the moon, have I? So this is all still happening in Moon 5. Alright, that makes sense. Poor Moonpa. A lot of people got hurt, apparently. Something happened in relationships, though, that they consider to be important. They're back to the pranks. What recent clan news though? The only things that have happened is a lot of people got hurt. What are you discussing? So enthusiastically too. Bubbleheart is defending Rotwhisker. Right, makes sense. Who was being rude to him though? I mean, I guess there's several people that dislike him. Nothing important seems to have happened actually. Topstar has to go on dawn patrol. I don't know who assigned her, but Blotchmeadow is napping. Wavebell just looking around camp. Lilyjay wants to be deputy. Rotwhisker wants to be strong, of course. Sootfoot fell into a creek. Pansyshadow is helping the medicine cat. Puddleheart is looking around camp. Flickering Needle wants a frog. Moonpaw wants to talk to birds. And Vinetooth is sleeping more. That's not good. Not when you're like this old, it's not. Let's really quickly go through everyone's relations just to see if anyone like super dislikes someone or something. Moonpaw is now gotten really close to Wavebell. That's like something to keep in mind, I think. Flicker Needle still doesn't have super big feelings on Moonpaw though, so like maybe we don't give them another apprentice. How about that? So no one really has anything. The only thing is, well, no, I kind of looked for a second like her dislike for Rotwhisker gets lower, but I don't think so. Anyway, Dawnstar is apparently assigned to a patrol, so keep that in mind. Huh? That's good. What were some other stuff that I need to keep in mind? Alright, Flicker Needle wants to go hunting. But I think that Moonpaw would probably do better with their mentor. And let's send... yeah. You guys go on a training patrol. What do you mean it keeps no one happy? No one is happy with it. I don't know if that's an excellent compromise. If someone gets the desire to have kittens again, then I think I'll allow it. Moonpaw's bruises have been healed. I'm glad to hear that. Sootfoot. I think Splashmeadow has a strange sense of humor. Star got scolded by Rotwhisker. Okay then. Now you're feeling underappreciated after the random cat that came from the outside decided to yell at you. Fair enough. You want a shoe, you can go hunting. You're making nests. You're reading Fresh Kill. Okay. You're napping. You need to go to the dawn patrol. Flicker Needle, what are you doing? Flicker Needle is now apparently considered a great teacher. I kind of disagree with that, but sure. But Moonpot's having a good day, so that's good. But his experience is still super low. Maybe we'll, I don't know, have the two of them go hunting together? Alright, we're sending these guys on patrol. Pansyshadow catches a rabbit and eats it. Hopefully it's a rabbit, so probably all of them got fed, because I know that she wanted food. You know, for once, maybe we should just have everyone join him on the sword patrol. There we go, that seemed to be a good patrol. What time is it? I think we can keep going still. Alright, let me save very quickly, and now we read. Tuftstar is resting their muzzle on Moonstem's head. Who's Moonstem? Oh, Moonpop, right. And declares them to be a full warrior, honoring their compassion. Yeah, that sounds about right. Vinetooth has a running nose. So does Have the Clan, apparently. I think we're about to have something bad happen. So Tuftstar, Wavepelt, and Vinetooth. Sootfoot appreciates Pansyshadow. Right, those two are like besties. Lilyjay heard a bad rumor about Flicker Needle. Blotchminnow is grooming Vinetooth. Right, those two are still close. Flicker Needle called Puddleheart the wrong name. Vinetooth sees a prey and they switch. See, what a good old man. Telling a story to Moonpop, who is now Moon. I forget what his name is, but you get it. Alright. Tuftstar and Pansyshadow are still getting along. Moonpelt suddenly appreciates Wavepelt. Puddleheart is greeting Moonstem. Pansyshadow caught Softfoot complaining. Sootfoot. I keep calling her Softfoot. It's Sootfoot. Wait, Sootfoot complaining about Pansyshadow. That's not good. Rotwhisker has a disagreement with Pansyshadow as well, because those two do not like each other. Alright. So she's getting too old is what I'm getting from this. Alright. She's kind of staring. Wavepelt is doing good, at least. Lilyjay wants to go hunting. You can do that. Oh, Sootfoot being supportive of little Moon. I keep forgetting his name, but you get the point. You also want to go hunting? You also want to go hunting? I don't think you're even allowed to, actually. But Flicker Needle is just being obnoxious as usual. Kind of a difficult cat. Moonstem, that's right. That's a really cute name, and I guess he's probably named after his little flower that he has. Vinetooth is feeling a little grumpy today. they've all got running noses. I'm going to check relationships, but I'll only show you guys if there's something in any way interesting. She's starting to dislike Lilyjay more, so that's kind of interesting. She also dislikes Whisker more now, which is maybe not great. Still some tension there. Beef Pelt. Possibly the first cat to have 2 green relationships. Pretty impressive. Good job, buddy. Lilyjay is still close to Pansyshadow. Also close to Beef Pelt, so he's another guy that's like got multiple positives. Whisker only likes Puddleheart. Seriously, look at his platonic likes. None of them go further than like 1 point. He only likes Puddleheart. I feel like I should maybe make those 2 mates, because even if I don't know if I'd say they have romantic feelings for each other, but even if they don't, because they trust each other so much, I think that the trust has turned into reliance now, and it's platonic love, not platonic like. My point is, because they trust each other so much, I think that maybe they would want to like, and they both wanna like overrule the government, so I feel like them having babies together would make sense. Nothing super interesting there. Feels very secure, that's good. Alright. Let's see if they will have any babies together. In the meantime, do any of them want to go on a patrol? Alright, I remember Lilyjay and also Pansyshadow did. Alright, let's send them on a hunting patrol together. Just them. I mean, that should still give her experience, I would say. An abandoned kin, yes! Not yes, a child has been abandoned, but yes, we have a new kin. You two go on a training thing. Ah, that's nice. And obviously these two are going to go on another patrol. Alright, now let me see the movie. It's Stork Kid, because he was carried to the clan by a stork. And she's just kind of she's just kind of being very impressed by everything right now. Does she have any relationships? Nope. She is feeling nervous though. Poor thing. So I take a picture of her. I should. Alright, so Sootfoot, technically speaking, has a baby to take care of now. The baby is apparently, immediately sitting with the elder. Alright, those two are done being ill, that's good. Please, Flicker Needle, that is your apprentice. You should not be jealous of your apprentice. See what I mean? Tough Star isn't taking her duties more seriously. You know, it does kind of feel like she might not be up for it anymore. Maybe we should let her retire. Especially if Wave Belt thinks so. Wait, weren't you wanting to be on patrol with Puddleheart before? It's winter now. Lilyjay wants to do hunting or fighting, I think. What, because of the scars? You're gonna be okay, honey. Moonstem wants to go hunting. Vinetooth feels a sense of dread. I do too, One-Tith. I do too. Stark Kid is feeling happy though. Nice. So, who... You wanted to go hunting, I'm pretty sure. There we go. Nice. Aww. Well, now there's this loner, but I don't think the loner should be going around patrolling on her own. She seems to be quite smart, so that's interesting. And I doubt she has any relations with anyone. Let's check everyone else's though. Alright, so it seems like I was right, and they do actually have some sort of romantic feelings for each other as well. That's good. Maybe they'll be less, like, evil when they're together. I mean, unless of course she doesn't reciprocate, that would not be fun for him. Almond Pelt doesn't have any relationships yet, of course. Yeah, no, they are definitely... Alright. Maybe I can take things more into my own hands a bit then. You know what I was trying to say. Stark Kid dislikes Rob Whisker, and that's still her only relationship. Huh. Well, if there's a sense of dread, then let's maybe see what happens next month. Oh, that's adorable. Oh, Stark Kid. Oh, Stark Kid is just being so adorable. Pansyshadow is hoping that Sootfoot notices them. I wonder if I was kind of thinking that the cats would, you know, develop feelings for each other more frequently in game, but since they really don't seem to, maybe I should take matters into my own hands either. Stork Kid is just being utterly adorable. But you want to be alone today, so definitely not gonna make you miss with anyone today. You want a frog, we can have you hunt. You're feeling unappreciated, kind of understandable, honestly. You're still making nests. You also want to be alone today. What is it with everyone? Rot Whiskers showing off their battle moves? You're also feeling unappreciated. Yeah, it does kind of feel like a lot of people got upset about you trying to correct things. Reinforcing the camp, I'm glad you're fitting in. You're just looking around. You're looking forward to today, at least someone is. You have to go to Dawn Patrol. And you're eating fresh kill. Alright, I think that was 2 cats that had something to do with the patrol. I mean, Dawn hunting patrol can be a thing, right? There we go. Good job, Moonstem. There we go. Nice. And you guys are going on a training mission. Oh. So Lilyjay apparently does have feelings for Pansyshadow. We'll keep that in mind. Maybe the reason they weren't getting those relationships is actually that I wasn't having them do like the right patrols or something. I don't know. And she has some respect for little Stork Kid. Alright, Pansyshadow apparently likes romantically both of her friends now. This has somehow turned into a love triangle. I guess she must be like demi-romantic if it's taken her that long to even get feelings for them. I guess we'll see where this love triangle goes. Well, to be fair, Sootfoot doesn't seem to have feelings for either of them at the moment. Maybe that's what her being upset was all about. Maybe because those two are getting closer together romantically, she's feeling kind of left out. Apparently you're jealous of mine too. I guess that's... no, I don't think there was anything to do with the piece of prey, but I'm not sure. Yeah, maybe these two maybe started off as just friends, but then as they became mates, they found out that they actually like kind of went well together in that way. See, Lilyjay, I'm sure you'll do great as a mentor. Leaf Belt still was badly injured by Fox. That's not good. Uh-huh. These two people's relationship is really so sweet. We felt it was basically raised Moon Pop. And you know, it makes sense because moons and waves are connected. Well, now they're having a little disagreement. Stem is scolding the little apprentices. Pansyshadow doesn't really seem to like outsiders, I've noticed.
Слушай, тебя шли вы в аду, помнишь? Мы-то не ваши, кстати. Вот это точно. А тебя шли вы в аду.
So it sounds like maybe Tuft Star should retire now, actually. Also, what were some other interesting things I saw? Wave Bell is feeling gloomy because he's the only medicine cat, and you know it's a difficult season, and it's bad that he's hurt. Lilyjay is guarding the camp entrance. A lot of people are. Sootfoot is teaching kids about morals until you fall asleep. Pansyshadow is curious about other clans. And Omenfeld is spending the night outside of camp. That's interesting, kind of suspicious. Battleheart is guarding the camp entrance. Flickering Needle, for once in their life, seems to actually be worried about how others are viewing them. I wonder what caused this. Moonstem is just playing with Moss. And we've got some beautiful apprentices, and like axe apprentices, by the way. Starkpaw was practicing her bell moves with her claws out, which is why she got scolded, I assume. And Whitetooth is giving the clan leader attitude. You guys did see the events thing, right? Where, yeah, Starkpaw got scolded by Moonstem. let's really quickly look through everyone's relations, just because I'm curious to see what happened to those romantic ones. Alright, so Sootfoot does not seem to have any romantic feelings. She's actually starting to kind of dislike Pansyshadow now, which is interesting. Kind of honestly goes with what I've been saying, that she probably feels like she's being left out. I think I've already said this, but I do think before I didn't wanna like push for any relationships, because first of all, I wasn't sure how much the game itself would have romantic relationships and if it would be enough on its own or not. Right now I think that I can, like, it would probably be about half and half either way. Like half stuff that I introduce, half stuff that the game introduces. But yeah. Anyways, Pansyshadow still has romantic feelings for both of her friends, but also dislikes both of her friends. She's probably having some complicated jealousy of both of them, and that's probably why. She also dislikes the newcomer. She dislikes both newcomers. She doesn't dislike Moonstem, I guess because he was... Well, not Moonstem. How does she feel about Storkit, actually? She doesn't feel about Storkit anything. Anyway. Almond Pelt dislikes Pansyshadow, is jealous of Winetooth, and has a little bit of a positive relationship with Blatch Minnow. This cat is still kind of... Maybe they finally realized how distant they were from all of their clanmates. Maybe this is what that's about. Maybe that's what this is about, is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, those two have a great relationship still. Storkpaw dislikes Rotwhisker and Moonstem. She also doesn't have a relationship with her mentor, which is kind of worrying. Actually didn't check how Lilyjay felt about his apprentice either, but he has some... yeah, he pretty much likes everyone. Does he have any opinions on the newcomer? Doesn't look like it yet. No, we were looking for Lilyjay. There we go. No, he doesn't have any opinions on Storkpaw yet either. Storkpaw, yeah, Storkpaw just became his apprentice, so it does make sense. So, Storkpaw and Lilyjay need to go on patrol. And I guess you, because you're a great teacher. And I guess maybe you. And let's have a training patrol because it's an apprentice. Alright. We can take Moonstem and... I don't think you need to do everything together, do they? Let's do a hunting patrol. They got a gopher, that's nice. The medicine cat can't go out right now. Let's send all of these people to a border patrol thing. We do have some excellent fighters. Alright, so they don't attack it, they kind of just act smart. Alright, that's good. How are we actually all doing in terms of experience? I think, can we filter them by experience? No, we cannot. Star is at high. She's at average. He's at average, 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 average. Flicker Needle is still at low. So is Moonstem actually. And Storkpie is at very low.